there, I'm Mrs. Moore, the principal at Discovery, and I'm excited for this month's Discovery Dialogue, where we are going to look at a day in the life of our school naturalist. Come on in. Hi there.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Moore. I am Mrs. Pavlovic, and I am Discovery School Naturalist.
Wonderful. So we would like to know, what is the best part of your job as our school naturalist?
Well, I would say the best part of my job is being able to do hands-on activities with students in the outdoors a lot of the time. Another perk of my job is that if anybody ever finds a snake in their classroom, I'm the one they call. I'm also the one, if a kid finds something exciting in nature, I'm the one they come to. I love that part of my job. I love being able to be outside. I love being able to connect kids and teachers with our amazing natural environment that we have here.
You are a very important person here at Discovery. Can you show us around your office? Tell us about the tools you use to help you with your job and what tools you offer to staff and to students.
Sure. Let's walk over here. I would say the foundation for me is, I'm always learning something new in this job. That's another perk of this job. And so we have a lot of books here that I use and that I also share with teachers and students. We have everything from field guides that they can take outside to be able to identify birds or reptiles or insects, to we have a STEM collection. I also have a lot of picture books that teachers like to use to get kids interested in a particular topic before they go outside to explore. And we also have books that are how-to books that are full of activities that teachers can do outside with students. So I have all of these things to share. When we actually go outside, I have some tools that are good for exploration. For instance, I have a whole class set of compasses. I have a whole class set of hand lenses. We have measuring tapes and thermometers so that students can actually do sort of quantitative measurements in the outdoors that connects their learning in math, for instance, with their learning in the outdoors. And I also have some files with things like, depending on the season, a scavenger hunt for the fall season, how to identify invertebrates in the pond, how to identify animal tracks in the snow in the winter, what are those flowers that are blooming in the butterfly garden, what are those insects that you see in the butterfly garden, and all kinds of things like that. And those are available for teachers to borrow at any time. You might notice that I have a lot of random things here, and that is because another thing that I get to do as school naturalist and scientist is coach our academic science teams. So we have two of those, a Science Bowl for 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, and Science Olympiad, which is for the middle school. And for Science Olympiad, I like to call it a 23-ring circus because there are 23 different events that students can participate in and compete in. And it requires that they have all kinds of resources available to them. It requires that they build things. This is kind of a Rube Goldberg device. This one is going to be launching tennis balls. There's a plane under there that is built out of balsa wood. Oh, I could get it out if you want to see it. But the ping pong parachute event. And so a lot of the things that are here right now, that's because we are right in the thick of Science Olympiad season. Our competition is coming up in February. So the kids are working really hard right now.
Yes, so your involvement is not just during the school day with our staff and our students, but also extends to the other amazing, after school activities that we have here as well. So thank you for sharing those.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you have a favorite place on our school grounds that you like to work with classes?
I have to say that we are so fortunate that we have the trail that goes right into the national park. And that has amazing opportunities for students. We have a wetland back there. There's trees. The kids can watch for birds. They can look under logs for different invertebrates that live in the soil and under logs, so that is an amazing opportunity. We also have maple trees out in back of the school, and that allows the fourth graders to every year to go out and identify and tap maple trees to collect sap to make syrup. And then we have we do a lot of math with that, with adding fractions and doing conversions of volume and things like that. Plus, we get to taste maple syrup. That's the best part. So we just have a lot of really good resources here.
We are so fortunate. And Mrs. Pavlovic, if somebody wanted to become a school naturalist, what advice would you give them?
Well, I think I would say to understand the sort of the intersection between what the teachers need to teach the students in terms of content and what's age appropriate for them, okay, on the one hand, but also the part of our mission that says we're going to have them be stewards of their environment and community. That means really immersing them into the environment so that they have hands-on experiences, so they feel comfortable in that environment, so they feel like they belong in that environment, because that is the beginning of caring about the environment, and then that extends to actually becoming stewards. So I feel like it's sort of a balance between those two things, the academic requirements and the desire that we have for them to fully embrace and learn to love their environment and understand that they can be caretakers for the environment.
And that's a wonderful, wonderful advice for anyone who would want to maybe someday, be in the same position that you are. So thank you so much, Mrs. Pavlovic, for taking time out of your busy day and all that you do here for our school, for our staff, for our students. We really appreciate you. Thank you.